Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on where you're going to be seeing this video. It's about your boy courserepscorner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner.
I don't wanna fall in love, I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
Last week, something came into the public space or the media space. And what is that? That was a story of late prophet bbcafrica. I saw that video or that documentary made by BBC, and I had kept quiet all this while. A subscriber wrote me 3 days ago and said, "Courserep, I haven't heard your own review about that video." And I laughed. Then I told her I have not been too sound and I'm trying to recuperate. Oh, English will not put me in trouble. I'm trying to get better. So that is why I have decided not to talk on some issues that are trending presently, home and abroad. Then she told me that, like she always tell me, it's better late than never. That she wants to hear my own take because I normally judge and see things differently. And I wish to appreciate that particular lady because she has always been that particular one who reminds me of what I try to not share. She just like telling me, we are waiting for you. And I'll be wondering, waiting for me? Why? She will tell me, I want to hear your own opinion, because when you give judgment, you do not look at people's face. And I thank you very much for that confidence you have reposed in me as a friend to always say my mind. Let me tell us something. Nigerians feel they are the most wisest African country in the world. Let me use that word. An average Nigeria tend to claim that he or she is right in everything he or she does. That's the problem with Nigeria and Nigerians as a whole. Where they are supposed to speak, they become deaf and dumb. You don't expect to hear their voice or their sound. That is where they start shouting and talking. Let me share us a story. When I was in Italy, in the immigration camp in Italy, when I came into Europe by land newly some years back, there was this particular guy who entered the bus and didn't buy tickets. You know, in Europe, if you want to enter a bus, you either get a ticket or you get a card. This guy entered the bus without a card or without a ticket. So when the controller, those who normally check tickets, came in and noticed that he didn't have a card, they asked him to come down. They asked him to bring some of his documents so they could take note and at least give him a fine. That's how it is done here. And the young man was just shouting, "I know my right. I know my right." And then one of the officers who was controlling called him and said, "You are from Nigeria?" He said, "Yes." Then he now asked the man, how do you know from Nigeria? He said, "That is what you people normally say. You know your right, you know your right. You know your right and your government is using you like rag." The man said that comment in Italy. That comment made that young man, how will I say it? Is it that he was paralyzed or what? Let me use the word. The young guy was calm. He couldn't say a word. He could not talk again. And I told him from the back where I was sitting, "You see, now they give us bad names, which means they are the ones making us all Nigerians feel stupid. I entered the same bus. I bought my ticket. Why didn't you buy your ticket when you know you are coming into a bus?" The guy was very dumbfounded. That comment that controller told him made him very weak. He could not say a word. He accepted the fine. The man wrote the ticket, the receipt for him, and he collected it and he sat down. Till we came down from that bus, about 1 hour, 45 minutes drive, this young man did not make even a phone call till we left. You understand that kind of thing? Many of us, we tend to be wise when we are not wise. Sorry to say, but that's the truth. We claim to know it all when we don't know nothing. Let me tell you, when Prophet bbcafrica was alive, a lady, this lady, look at her, bisola or so, this particular lady that has problem with one of her eyes, if I'm not mistaken, came out to say something. And many people started shouting, "Is it not you? Look at her, this one, that one, with one eye." There was nothing they did not say about this lady. this lady came and said, what I saw is what I've come to share. This lady was on the social media space for weeks telling people her experience, but Nigerians never believed her. The world never supported her. Now, BBC from nowhere just brought a documentary, and yet everybody is talking about it. Are we not possessed? Is that not a sign of witchcraft? Somebody was alive, and somebody else was saying something about the person who was alive. Nobody supported her. Now the man in question, Prophet TB Joshua, has already passed on and is resting. Now he cannot be seen to defend himself. And now, what made BBC bring it now? Let me tell you something. There are some things we do, we feel is right. No, it's not right, it's wrong. When you're supposed to do some things, do it. You don't have to procrastinate it. What delayed BBC from bringing out that documentary until Prophet TB Joshua had passed on? And what made Nigerians believe that video more than Bisola, who came out first to make a complaint, saying, I have seen my experience to Nigerians. What I passed through is this. What I passed through is that. Please, I need help. I need support. Everybody neglected Bisola. Everybody neglected that woman. Nobody spoke to her. People mocked her. People said everything about her, but she was still saying it on the social media space. I could remember that story. Now, somebody has come with a story made by BBC. Everybody is talking about it. And let me tell you, BBC, I am not saying what you are saying is wrong or what you are saying is right. I don't know if I'm going to share that part here. There was a young woman from one of the volume that you have shared who came out and said he caught Prophet TB Joshua from under the door. You see that Prophet TB Joshua's door, the doors in the church, they now have holes under that somebody can bend down from under the door and see what is going on inside the house. I don't know if I'm going to share that part, but I think I heard somebody say that he saw daddy with a woman in a sexual position under he saw them under the door. So I don't really know. I am not saying what you have done is wrong or what you have said is right or anything. What I'm saying is that what made you, or which English would I use? What prompted you? Oh, English will not kill me. What prompted you to bring the video out now? And what made Nigerians not believe Bisola when she came out to say it? That's our problem. Anyway, I just want to share with us a clip, or will I say what BBC shared. This video content I'm about to share is not mine. Credit goes to BBC for this wonderful job. I appreciate them for their job, but the man is not presently alive to defend himself. That is my bone of contention. This particular man has gone to the rest for the past how many years, and now you are bringing his issue now. This particular man in question is already rotten, if I'm not mistaken. So why bring up this issue now? And when Bisola said it, why didn't we believe her? These are my bone of contention. That's why I'd wanted to keep quiet in this issue. But my subscriber really know that, yes, I have a different view. That was why she said, Courserep, give your own take on it. And that's what I'm here to share. So I'm going to share us the documentary from BBC so that we'll hear. I would have shared us the documentary also from Bisola, but I'm going to be I know I've shared pictures of Bisola. You can go check that out on internet space. You will see what Bisola said about Prophet TB Joshua, and Nigerians took her for nothing. They took her for granted. Now BBC have come out to say that same thing Bisola said. Now everybody is jumping up and down. Anyway, guys, that's all I've come to share. I want to thank you all for always watching my content. Thank you so much for your love and the care. For those of us who have not subscribed, please, or follow us in our social media platform, please, I beg you, subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share so I can move this ministry to the promise of God. Come away next time till you see me on your screen, guys. I leave us with this documentary made by BBC. So credit of this video goes to BBC for this wonderful work. Let's go watch together.
I thought I will take what he did to me to the grave.
It looked loving, not knowing that behind that was a sadist,